Thank you. So, good afternoon. I'm Callie Collins, Chief Product Officer for Optimality. Okay, looks like everything's not fine. AI has given us more insight than ever before, but not more progress. Much of that data and insight never does connect to the real work that we're doing. And the tools that can help are often too complex for everyday teams. Optimality changes that by taking what you do every day and making that accessible through AI by integrating it with your work process. How we're able to do this is we take all of these insights that are generated by AI and we connect them to the action. That action generates outcomes that we're able to learn from, and from those learnings, we're able to continuously improve. So let's jump a little bit into what Optimality does. At the heart of it, we have our activity flow diagram, and that's what you see here. It transforms your complex processes into those intuitive, interactive maps. This is molding together everything that you do every day and what everybody else on your team does every day. And this is what the AI is able to read and understand and optimize. Part of that is also commitment tracking. So this connects what humans are committing to doing to what actually gets done. There's multiple ways to do this in Optimality. We find some teams do their daily sprints or weekly sprint cycles. They discuss their status and they go in and status it. We're also able to connect into the places where you are already collaborating with your teams, into your emails, into your chat. And when you log on, Optimality is able to suggest to you, it appears that you've completed this activity or started this activity. Would you like to mark that as started or complete? Our AI is all about keeping the human in the loop. The next screen I'm going to show is the standard process library. This is where we transform your best practices into reusable workflows. By doing this, projects are able to pull in all of these standard processes, and you're able to see across the ecosystem, how are people using your standards? Where do people change from the standards? And when they change from the standards, does it result in an improvement in performance, or does it result in some issues in performance? And so it allows you to really understand what's going on for your organization and your teams. The next one here is our content management system. So we can integrate with your task management or content management systems through APIs. We also have an internal content management system. So any deliverables or content that you bring into the system are scraped by our AI, so that way we can use that data that is inside of the deliverables to make those decisions, associating those back with your overall team's workflow. And the last one I'm going to show is our AI optimizers. So the AI optimizers are Optimality's way of doing AI agents. So we integrate these within that activity flow diagram. So as you're going about your daily work, it makes the AI accessible to the everyday user. We find that having that ability to connect all of these wonderful AI tools that we've been hearing about for the last 2 days to the actual work, that's where Optimality fits in. And it's already working. So we're working with Chevron under contract. We are driving project predictability and planning clarity there. And we're building a foundation for them to expand and underpin the AI in the future. We've been working with Chiyoda for the last 2 years, and Chiyoda is working on helping us to scope out our overall AI agents. So there's been some fantastic ideas that they have for using agentic workflows within the engineering process to understand the inputs and outputs between deliverables and process flow within engineering. And so that's the area that we're focusing on with Chiyoda. Japanese industry has long since been the global standard for disciplined, efficient execution. And we have built this into the heart of Optimality. From Kanban to Kaizen, it is within our philosophy here at Optimality to always focus on continuous improvement and helping to work toward the common goal. So we are always looking at where do you want to go? What are your goals? What are your KPIs for your team, for your organization? And that's what you're building your flow diagram and using those agents to make sure that you're always working toward what is best for the whole. And that really is at the heart of Optimality. As you can also see, Optimality is not built just for the energy industry. We are built to solve a human-wide problem. So any people, we all have conflicting priorities. We all need to know what's the most important thing for me to do today that gets me and my team toward our goals. And so we have started mapping out already many different use cases in Optimality. Anywhere from construction to engineering is where we're actually already executing, but we've put in some financial items in there. We've put in real estate transactions, your corporate annual planning cycle. Anything where you have a lot of information, a lot of people working together with kind of different information that they're needing, we get that information to the right people at the right time so that you can make the right decisions. Additionally, Optimality is built as a platform. You can think of it like Excel. Excel enables any number of use cases. It doesn't tell you what kind of formulas you need to build into those cells. You can use it for anything you want. And Optimality is doing the same thing. We provide you with that base platform to be able to get AI accessible into your workflows and optimize your workflows. But if you have a deep industry expertise in one specific area, you can actually build that either into Optimality, just in the standard libraries, you can build templates, and you can list that onto our future marketplace. So that way, you are able to add in that area and take what you know, and other people can benefit from that as well. Last slide. So we are backed by our team of serial entrepreneurs. We have deep domain expertise. I've been in the energy industry for 12 years before I went to Meta. My history is with ExxonMobil. And we have built and sold many different successful companies, and we know how to turn all of this insight and vision into execution. Please reach out to us if you'd like to hear more. Thank you.